something that you're not going to find in real mass-produced products.
So many of you already know that we hand select all of our products here at Bentley's, and one of the things that is extremely important to us is our Bentley's food promise. We only carry natural foods here, and so we don't want to carry anything with corn, wheat, or soy in any of our food formulas. One of the great things about Fromm is that they don't do that in any of their recipes, and they have a large variety of different types of recipes, not only in kibble, but in canned foods and offer treats as well. So we're here today to talk to Bryan a little bit more about their different recipes and the different types that they carry.
Thank you. Yeah, we have three major product lines. Our classic, which is based on our original recipe from 1949. We were the first company to have a premium pet food, a premium kibble.
That's incredible.
Thank you. That's our most basic recipe. It's chicken, brown rice, oatmeal. We have probiotics in there like we do in all of our products. It's just a great economical food. Price point wise, step up from that is our gold line. There we're going to use multiple protein sources as opposed to just that single protein source in the chicken. And that's going to be life stage, lifestyle based. So you have your adult, senior, puppy formulas, large breed, small breed, weight management. And then we have our flagship line, which is our 4-star line, which is all about variety. We've got, I think, up to 14 different dry recipes now, a whole bunch of cans and treats that you can switch between at any time.
Yeah,
so you could have
great.
something like our pork and peas on a Monday. Tuesday, you could try our duck and sweet potato. Wednesday could be our game bird recipe, and it just goes on and on. So it keeps it really fun for the pet parent.
And that's great because it's really important to us, and we promote mixology in our stores. So changing up the different proteins and the different formulas is really important for the pet, for their health, and for different issues that they're having, especially with sensitive stomach. Also, topping it with wet food is really important to us. Moisture is key to their diet, so we're always recommending, adding some of your canned food on top of your kibble. One of the other things that I wanted to touch on today was I got to go through your facility, and it was amazing, and there's lots of great qualities about it, but one thing that stood out to me was that you guys still hand tune some of the machines that produce the kibble. So if you could talk a little bit about that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So being family owned and operated, that goes all the way down to the food.
Yeah.
So we make our own food in our own facilities. And one thing that's important, incredibly important, is that the artisan recipes reflect how we designed them. So as my dad still is the head chef, he's the mastermind behind the recipes. And then it's between us and our team, my brother and I and the rest of us that are out there on the plant floor making sure that everything's exactly how the recipe was intended to be. Today there's a lot of mass-produced products,
Yeah.
and they need to rely a lot on automation. We still take a very hands-on approach. So right at the main point where that finished cook is, we are in there doing hand adjustments, which is just not heard of in today's
it's really
age.
not. It's really unique, so we appreciate that. I know the dogs and cats appreciate that. The other thing that I noticed too is you had a lot of safety points throughout your process. If you could talk about that a little bit too.
Right, yeah, so I mean, the recipes are great and they feed wonderfully, they're just great, but none of that matters without having a safe product.
Right.
So we take that to heart. We vet our suppliers. Beyond that, we test raw ingredients as they arrive at our facility. We've got several test points throughout the production process. And then to top it off, we send out the finished product to an independent third-party lab to test it before we'll ever release a single kibble.
And so thank you again today for taking the time to talk about your products. Stop by your local Bentleys. You can visit any of our local Bentleys in your area. We have all their varieties of foods and cans and treats, and look for some new products that are coming from Fromm soon. She's like, I'm done.